Welcome into episode 41 of
What's the Trend?
You know that I am one of your hosts, Casey Mason.
And I'm your other co-host, Aaron Weeks.
And we're so excited to bring you a fresh episode. Aaron, it's jam-packed yet again this week.
Always.
Lots of topics to get to. Let's go ahead and kick things off like we always do, talking about what's happening locally here in the tri-state.
What do you have for us this week?
Well, thank you for asking, Aaron Weeks. The Ultimate Neighborhood Block Party is back this Friday, June 5th. So basically, the day this episode is released, you've got the first Friday at Haney's Corner Arts District kicking off. The first Friday at Haney's Corner, or as we call it, First Fridays.
Yeah.
That's the easy way of saying it. So it's going from 5:30 and it's going to run until 9 p.m. And it's just a walkable festival. You can visit 50 local art vendors. You can listen to live music. Of course, there's local food trucks as well. And it's completely free, family friendly, and just a really great way to spend a summer evening as we get things going here. And it's delightful this weekend too.
I couldn't agree more. It's a lot of fun. I went a couple of times last year with one Courtney Green, and it was, I'd never been before until she asked me. She's very much into like the local stuff, so it helps me with the show at least.
It does.
Like, give my honest opinion about things. So yeah.
Did you buy anything?
A few drinks.
A few drinks. Great answer. So there you go. Something to do this weekend. And like Aaron said, you can hang out, maybe buy some things or buy some drinks. So.
Responsibly, of course.
Of course. Don't walk and drink. All right, Aaron, what do you have for us locally this week?
Well, happening this Saturday is the annual River City Pride Festival and Parade. Now, organizers say this event is set to bring from across so many people from the region that celebrate LGBTQIA plus community members, alongside local businesses, organizations, and allies alike. Now, last year's event actually brought in more than 12,000 people, which I was shocked to
That's a big
hear
number.
that. Whenever I saw that, I was like, really?
Yeah.
But it kind of adds up. Now, that event takes place again this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., so it's an all-day party. I've been before, so yeah, it's going to be fun.
Sounds to me like downtown Evansville is going to be jam-packed.
Yes, especially when it comes to summer events, which we're also going to cover on the show as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be fun.
Well, there you go. You guys can plan out your weekend. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Some great events that are free
It's
and
our
open
service
to
to you.
You're welcome, Tri-State and beyond. Okay, are you ready to now move over to the movie category?
Yes,
Aaron
I'm very excited about this week's because, you know, the May box office is kind of looking a little bit different than it usually does when it comes to the numbers. For the first time ever in years, and this may be, I've tried to do my research on this may be the first time ever, 2 horror movies have led the box office in the top spots. Now, at number 1, Backrooms opened at $80 million, followed by Obsession at number 2, taking it over $80 million, obviously, for Backrooms and $27 million for Obsession in its second weekend alone. Now, usually you see like big franchise movies kicking off the summer box office, but this is kind of a first, and it's also important to note that according to AMC Theaters, they haven't had this big of an attendance and audience in theaters since 2019, so pre-pandemic. And I don't know if these correlate with each other, but I think there's a lot of excitement that goes on because, you know, we talked about it a little bit. The Mandalorian came out and it wasn't doing as expectations really. It's still doing well enough, but usually the franchise movies are the big hitters of the summer time, and this kind of kicks off in a very different direction.
Very, very different territory. Love to see that since 2019, those numbers are back.
And yeah, my brother, he saw Obsession over the weekend. He had a really good point where he was like, I think people are craving original movies, original content, not just like, you know, IP that's well known. And I think these kind of horror movies are really bringing that storytelling to the forefront.
I think you just hit
and
the nail
everybody
on the head.
loves a good, like, you know, action movie and stuff like that. But also it's kind of cool to see like different ideas come into play.
Listen, when a new scary movie comes out,
Hello?
it's
I saw Backrooms.
I was going to say, have you seen?
Of course I did.
I haven't seen either of these yet, so it gives me something to look forward to. So what you're saying is skip Toy Story 5 and go get really scared.
Maybe so.
Okay. We know our lanes.
Of course.
Of course, we talking movies here. This is more TV category,
Yeah.
movie adjacent, though, when you start looking at these TV shows nowadays that
Yeah.
are made like movies. Tell us about the next topic here, Aaron.
Yeah, Euphoria has officially ended after 3 seasons, a 7-year journey. Yeah.
I feel like we ran a
Let me just
marathon.
say, it's kind of a sigh of relief in the same breath. It's
Yes.
like, it's bittersweet. Now, it began in 2019 and it opened on HBO, obviously, becoming the first series for the network to be fully set in high school. Well, at least the first 2 seasons. Now, the series launched the careers of actors like Zendaya. She was already prominent,
Yeah.
but like this kind of catapulted her to a new level.
It got her some awards, that's for sure.
And Jacob Elordi and Sydney Sweeney became very big stars from it. Now, while the series became very popular with people, it took several years in between seasons to develop and release for
Yes.
obviously like COVID related reasons for the second season. And then for the third season, it was like a writer's strike and one of their stars passed away, unfortunately.
Yes, that's right.
And so there were a lot of factors, which I understand, but it is kind of like, we're waiting 4 years for 8 episodes.
That's it. We kind of even if it's a great show, which it really was, you just lose interest at that point. We kind of had to happen with Stranger Things.
I was clocking in just to clock in.
Clocking in to clock out. Yeah.
That's kind of how it was. And it wasn't a bad season. It was just such a departure from the first 2. And there were a lot of elements missing to it. But I will say, as far
Give
as
us your
as far
overall
as
take.
series finales go, like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at a good 6.5.
Okay.
It wasn't
Fair
it
enough.
wasn't the best finale ever, but I'll say it was not the worst. It wasn't Game of Thrones level.
Listen,
That one's
nothing
tough.
will ever top.
No, that's the worst series finale in my opinion.
I know it's funny the hot takes. I'm not sure where I stand on it. We have people that either love it or hate it, and that's why we talk about it. So,
Yes.
Yeah. So you're gonna give it a 6.5.
I'll give it a
then?
6.5, and 7 for the performances for sure.
Yes.
That's where I really leaned into it. Is these actors do commit to their parts. So
yeah.
they sell it.
It's
I'll
a
say that.
star-studded cast. I know it's so
It
funny to
sure
see where
is.
they are from season 1 to now wrapping up the show. And might I add, I'm sure they are happy to be wrapping up the show.
Honey.
They've moved on to such bigger projects. I won't say bigger and better, just bigger projects. And I'm sure it's kind of.
I know Zendaya's like, oh, thank God, that's one less project I have to do.
She's over here like, guys, I got
'Cause
another
read-
Dune to make.
Yeah, I read she was like doing Dune 3 and this at the same time.
I guess I'm going to take which one took the back burner.
Oh, I know our girl was tired.
So CP. Okay, well, there you have it. If you guys are fans of Euphoria, go ahead and finish it out just so you can feel like you completed that marathon you've been running for years. But also, would you recommend if someone's never seen it to start it or nah? What do you think, Aaron?
That's a tough
I put you
question.
on the spot there.
That's a tough one because I love that first season is truly one of the best first seasons of a show personally that I've seen. It's done so well, but I think had to have been some sort of situation where they didn't have like a writer's room. They only had one man writing it, and I don't know if he knew what to do with the characters after season 1.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mixed bag for me, but
Okay.
I recommend watching it.
Yeah.
It's part of the pop cultural zeitgeist at this point. You know what I mean?
Who would you recommend watch this? Like, would you say, me? I know I'm kind of thinking like, I wouldn't recommend it to my parents.
No.
I wouldn't recommend it to, like my husband probably wouldn't want to say, I would say like, because he's more into like,
18 to 34. that
18 to
demographic.
34. There you go. Demographic. He falls in none of that. So now we did watch Jack Ryan Ghost War. And I thought that's right up his alley. And listen, folks, we ended up turning it off till to be determined. So
Really?
we'll give that review for another day. But I
Okay.
did start that movie. We're getting off track here. Sorry, but I did start that movie over the weekend thinking he and I usually love the Jack Ryan series. So we thought the movie would be really good. But who knows? And maybe someday they'll make a Euphoria movie. I can
Oh,
hear
my
Zendaya rolling her eyes as we speak. So, okay, well, if it's not for everybody, but I would say I agree with Aaron. Fantastic show, huge cast, well done. Probably more 18 to 34 demographic.
You
for that.
won't regret watching that first season.
Exactly.
That much I will say.
Yeah, and it's kind of dark. It's a little bit dark. It's not
It's
funny.
dark.
It's a dark show.
It's a very dark show, but I think it is like there are some people's lives that are like this.
no joke.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know any of them, but
No.
and they all work at 14 News.
Hello.
Okay, so we'll tie a bow on that. You want to move on to the next topic
Yes.
here? This one's, again, kind of under the TV umbrella.
Uh-huh.
You
Sorta,
guys.
sorta. You tell me all about
This is one of my
it.
favorites on planet Earth. I love her so much. All my Celine Dion fans, get ready because a new scripted TV series is officially in the works. So it's tentatively titled Growing Up Dion, and it's about her childhood and her music-filled upbringing alongside her mom and her, get this, Aaron, 13 siblings.
So didn't know that at all.
Did not realize that she had 13 siblings. So the series is being produced by Celine Dion's brother. And from what I found, it is actually based on a book that was written by her nephew.
That's sweet.
So it's going to be a scripted show here. And like I said, it's just about her life, her upbringing. No casting news, no release dates, nothing like that has dropped just yet. This is very brand new here. But basically what you need to know is there's a TV show about Celine Dion coming out, and we cannot wait. And we'll keep you posted once we learn more. So.
I love that. My girl Hannah is going to be so excited when I tell her about this.
Your BFF Hannah is also a Celine fan.
She is a Celine fan.
Well,
oh yeah.
There you go. I knew I liked her, but
of course.
Now I have something even more so that I love about that girl. Okay, Hannah, shout out. And all my fellow Celine Dion fans, praise hands because, guys, we're getting what we deserve.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, if there's a Mariah Carey follow-up series, just put me
It's
down.
It's Glitter Part 2.
Glitter Part 2. Forgot about Glitter. Aaron Weeks.
Never will I.
Opening the archives. You said. Okay, Aaron, from one diva to a few more divas here. Let's get over to your music headlines for us today.
This one's exciting in music news. Ariana Grande just released a new single. It's called Hate That I Love... Wait, hang on.
It's a long one.
Hate That I Made You Love Me.
Yes,
okay, there we go. I had to read that in Braille, basically. But it released on May 29th, and it was followed by a music video on June 1st that starred actor Justin Long. He's in a lot of horror movies. Oh my gosh, so funny.
He's one of those, Google him, and as soon as you see his face, you'll be like, oh, that's who they're talking about. You'll know him when you see him.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is her first single off her 8th studio album, Pedal. Now, I was expecting her to take a break from music because she said in an interview that she was going to be focusing mainly on acting more, but it looks like she can't stay out of the studio.
Your first love. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, hey, I'm not mad about it.
I was kind of shocked by this too, Aaron. She's doing so many things with film, from the Wicked franchise to the new movie with Ben Stiller, Fokker-in-Law. I always get scared when we say that on here.
I've got you.
Get the beat button ready. Fokker-in-Law. And, of course, a follow-up to the iconic Meet the Parents movie. But yes, she's such a good actress, and it's kind of nice to see that she's still coming back to her roots with music. So hey, listen, we're not mad. If you want to keep working that hard, Ariana, we're not going to blame you, but also, girl, you can take a break.
If you put it out, we're going to be buying it.
We will consume. Speaking of pop stars that we love, pop singer Olivia Rodrigo has officially addressed, let's spill the tea here, those long-running rumors of quite a rift between her and Taylor Swift. Now, when you see a headline with Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift and you put beef in the middle, it's going to be worth talking about. I said the same thing. So speaking, she was speaking on a recent episode of the New York Times Popcast, which also we're in direct competition.
Oh my gosh, wait a minute. That would have been perfect for us.
Actually a really great name.
My gosh.
Oh no.
Is it too late for a rebrand?
You guys are seeing in real time right now that we've made a
huge
disappointment. Mistake. What have we done? The Popcast. You know what?
Maybe, to be fair, first of all, we would have been sued if this would have already existed.
It's fine. Maybe, listen, we're in charge of the show. We can do whatever we want. We're going to start calling this What the Popcast.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
14
put a pin
News
in
is
that.
You need to stop.
Please stop rebranding yourselves. Okay, we'll put a pin in it, Aaron. If we need to rename the podcast, we'll see if our loyal listeners, how they feel about it.
They'll be like, no.
Please don't. Okay, so that is really clever, though. Shout out New York Times. Also, quit giving us any sort of competition for our show, because we could have booked Olivia, but she's already
too busy.
On their show. So dang it. What's cool though is they leaned in and they asked her about it, and she doesn't. Neither one of them have really ever talked about it. So that's why it's making headlines and why we're talking about it today. She of course dismissed the speculation and said that the rumors of tension, they began circulating back in 2021. For those that remember. And I tried to remember what this was all stemming from. Mm-hmm. Well, it was after Taylor Swift was granted writing credits on Rodrigo's debut album. So, Taylor, can we need more writing credit? Okay, it's fine. Listen, I love Taylor. I love Olivia. Here we go. Rodrigo stated that it's all par for the course was her big statement she made, and she emphasized that she avoids online commentary to protect her peace of mind while also staying focused on her own music. Sounds like a pretty
Shout out to her
generic
PR team.
no joke. Her AI response here. Aaron Weeks, generic answer, of course.
That's
Played it
where
safe.
I mean, first of all, that's the only way you can, because those Swifties will tear her limb from limb.
No joke.
I mean, like those. No offense, those fans are crazy, and you're not a crazy.
No, I'm
I'm
I'll
a
go.
casual. I'm a casual listener.
Yeah.
I like a few songs.
We've
talked about it.
We're very normal
Very
Taylor Swift
neutral.
fans. Yeah, neutral Taylor Swift fans.
I wouldn't even call myself a fan. I would just call myself a frequent flyer. You know,
Frequent flyer. Yes, he's gained some points.
yes, yeah.
Here's what's crazy, Aaron. My niece, who is prime age, she is 14. She is obsessed with Taylor Swift, loves Taylor Swift, and she's also obsessed with Olivia. In fact, she just got tickets to go to her concert
Olivia's.
coming up. Olivia's, yes. And she's seen Taylor. My niece, Cheney, shout out, loves both of them. And so I've tried to ask her. I'm like, so Cheney Bug, as we call her, lovingly so. What do you think about? And she's like, Aunt Casey, I can't talk about it. It's like her two favorite
It's her Sophie's
aunts are
choice.
feuding. Yes. It's kind of like when people ask us, it's like, I'm trying to think of an example here.
Which
14 years.
co-host would
Yes,
you
it's like,
get
we
rid
can't
of?
choose between us.
And it's me.
No, stop it. You are forever a Taylor to my Olivia. No, you can be Olivia.
No, you know what? Well, you'll be the Olivia to my Sabrina Carpenter.
There we go. I love it. But it is funny because they kind of correlate, and I can see where a lot of Taylor fans also like Olivia fans. And then let's bring in Sabrina. So my poor niece is just at a loss right now. She might malfunction if I ever ask her again.
That's the thing with this kind. I mean, like, listen. I think, if I'm going to be honest, this is all speculation, allegedly, for the record. I think Taylor saw a little bit of competition and maybe kind of slid into there to get a writing credit just to prove a point, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe not even prove a point, but be like, remember who you are and remember who I am. But this is also kind of, I'll be honest, sad for a 36-year-old woman to do this to it. Because listen, she's got, in the name of Madonna, like there are going to be more people on the come up, but there's only one Madonna and there's only one Taylor Swift. And there's room for everybody under this umbrella.
See,
in my opinion.
You put that beautifully.
That's just how I feel. I feel like there's room for everybody. Like, Sabrina Carpenter, she gets Madonna, comparisons, and they perform together.
Exactly.
And Lady Gaga back in the day, Madonna comparisons, stuff like that.
I just saw an interview where Jennifer Lopez was saying that she is such a fan of Mariah Carey's, but Mariah Carey kind of
I don't know her.
And it's like, I don't know her. And J-Lo is like, I'm such a fan. Like, I hate that. And I feel like, yeah, what you just said is spot on. It's kind of like the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, whatever his name is, feud. I feel like from the outside looking in, everyone can kind of agree. Like, we all kind of had the same feeling about it where we were like, they both kind of suck. This is stupid. I think everybody can kind of agree. We love Taylor, but girl, you didn't need a writing credit.
Down.
Like, calm down. Like, and also here's this young pop star who probably idolized Taylor.
I'm sure.
And I think it probably left a bad taste in her mouth and kind of hurt her feelings.
It would have done the same for me too, especially.
It would be like if Jackie Monroe came up to me and was like, I need credit for it. I'm like, but you're my idol. She would never.
She would never.
I'm sure that Olivia looked up to Taylor.
Yeah,
was a little
as
bit
most
hurt.
young girls at that age do.
Exactly. So my niece is distraught, and it literally reminds me of she basically was like, it's like my two best friends are feuding. Were you ever in like a triangle where your two best friends were fighting?
Oh yeah, girl.
The worst.
It's the worst, and I am so
Let's take a side road.
non-avoidant conflict. I try not to have any conflict, and I'm like, you two need to figure it out, and I will circle back once that
I will
happens.
be back when it's figured. No, what happened to me, Aaron, my whole life is I would have the friends feuding, and then I would try to get in the middle and fix it, and then guess what would happen?
Oh, they get mad at you.
They'd both get mad at me.
So they'd be like, oh, common enemy now.
Yes, that's exactly right. I think I talked. My parents were like, maybe just talk less. And I was like, never. Anyways, Olivia Taylor, hope you girlies work it out. Your fan base could really use it. But in the meantime, we love having something hot and gossipy to talk about. So, okay, Aaron Weeks, I think we covered that one well.
Yes.
Now, guys, we did tell you we were going to continue to follow this celebrity news story. Like we said, we've been following this every step of of the
since
way.
the beginning.
Yes. So the federal investigation into the death of Friends star Matthew Perry has now finally concluded, with the final sentencing taking place in Los Angeles. So you've got Perry's former live-in. This was his assistant. His name is Kenneth Iwamasa, and he was sentenced to 3 years and 5 months in federal prison for conspiracy to distribute ketamine causing death. Huge charge there. So Iwamasa admitted to repeatedly injecting the actor with the drug without any medical training, mind you. And he is actually the 5th individual sentenced in this case. So a lot of people are kind of glad to see this all get wrapped up. The sentences have been handed out, and now hopefully they can find peace and move on.
Girl, that's insane. So first of all, we surprise each other on the show. We'll know what we're individually talking about, and then we'll deliver the news.
Yes.
Basically to each other as we're delivering it to you. No idea that he was like administering it to Perry himself.
Like when I think of
I wouldn't do that to myself.
I know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have.
Then again, I'm also not a drug
needles.
addict, so there's that.
That'll do it. So same. What's crazy is when I picture like a celebrity personal assistant, I'm like, maybe they're gonna run and get you a pumpkin spice latte. But
no, here's your K.
Also, here's your K and a quick poke. I know, it's such a weird lifestyle. I did see in a they were covering outside of the courthouse. One of the national correspondents, she was kind of breaking down the news, and she said that a lot of it too was selfish on the assistant's end, because he kind of alluded to like wanting to maintain that high profile perks celebrity lifestyle. And so that's why anytime he was asked to do something, we would keep doing it, because his boss was Matthew Perry.
I can see it being like it's a gray area for him. It's a black and white for us, but a gray area for him, because wants to keep his job probably, but also like I'm sure in the back of his mind he knew what he was doing was wrong.
Exactly.
But also he wanted to stay employed, and maybe it's all speculation, but he could easily have been like, yeah, I'm down, whatever, no moral compass whatsoever. But again, we'll never know fully. Like, the only people that will ever know is Matthew Perry and himself.
Exactly. I read that story and you did not know. I was about to tell all those information and details, which
Bust
is what I like about
he was
hosting
like
this.
administering it himself. That's crazy.
Could you imagine? Like, no, that's like if you're like a friend giving you Botox and you're like, have you ever done that? No, not at all.
Yeah, you're supposed to aim for the muscle, right?
Aim for the face. So let's kind of in a lighter note here.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
So we're talking about celebrity personal assistant. Who would be your dream celebrity to personal assist?
Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That's right. Oh, yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's a good one. That's a good one.
No doubt in my mind. And
how fun would that be?
Oh my gosh, she seems like such a fun time, and she's such an icon to me.
Yeah.
I grew up on that girl, and she is amazing actress.
You'd have to do a lot of kids stuff.
I'm okay with that, because they're pretty grown now.
Actually, no, they probably have a nanny.
They're in teen years now.
Yeah, they're more fun.
Or Reese Witherspoon even.
I would love Reese Witherspoon. I'd pick her in a heartbeat.
Oh my gosh.
I would pick maybe Jennifer Lawrence, because she's so funny.
I bet the benefits are insane.
We got an Oscar winner under here.
Me thinking about the health benefits.
Over the weekend, I actually watched we watched Something About Mary and My Best Friend's Girl. But Kate Hudson.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
I've been watching her new show, Running Point.
Is that good?
It's pretty good. It's a little cheesy
I've
at
seen
times.
Chet Hanks in it, son.
Yes, his son.
Who, has a Jamaican accent out of nowhere. Which is like, I won't go into detail about him, but I have thoughts about him.
Listen, I lived in Nashville for 10 years and never
He referred to
Southern
himself.
accent, but
He referred to himself as white chocolate at one point.
Oh, no, sir. Tom Hanks needs to get him. Let's get the hook.
Said he grew up in a tough life in the Beverly Hills. Please give me a break.
I'm going to need you to unpack this on a different episode.
One day I
need to know more about this.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know Colin Hanks, the older one.
Yes.
He's great. He did some
good.
acting. But yeah, I forgot that he made it. One of the Hanks boys made an appearance.
Oh, yes.
And to answer your question, they're like, where are they going with this? Running Point, also highly recommended. It is on Netflix.
Yes.
Pretty good. My husband and I watched the first series, and then I started the second one without him. Don't tell him. Whoops. That's like,
whatever.
That's terms for divorce right there.
Hey.
He won't mind. So it's pretty good, but Kate Hudson, of course, is in that show. And then I just watched some of her older movies over the weekend, and I think her and her mom, Goldie, if I could get a twofer,
I love Goldie
I could work for Goldie Hawn in a heartbeat too. So
she seems so adorable and fun and just carefree.
I would be afraid to work for Kim Kardashian.
I'd be afraid to work for Jennifer Lopez. And you know where I stand with her. I am a fan of Jennifer Lopez, but she would scare the life out of me to work for her.
Same.
I'm better off as a fan, let's just say that.
Never meet your idols.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't meet your heroes.
Okay, that was a fun way to kind of end that. So we can now move to a little more lighter celebrity news. Aaron Weeks, take it away on this next story.
Yes, in more celeb news, singer Dua Lipa and her boyfriend and actor Callum Turner tied the knot over the weekend. Now, she recently posted photos from her Instagram sharing moments from the big wedding day that they had. Now, the couple were first introduced to each other at a London restaurant.
That's cool.
They confirmed their engagement back in July of 2025. And now, you know, Dua Lipa is my girl, and I could not be more happy for her. She was on my top 5 Spotify. She stays there actually for the past 5 years.
She stays there.
She stays there, and I love her. I love her accent. She has such a beautiful, and I love her name, Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
And that's her government name.
That is her government name. It's not a stage name.
No, ma'am.
Thank you, Aaron Weeks, for fact checking that.
Yeah.
I knew you loved her, so I was like, you can talk about. So what do you think about our girl finding happiness? And
can I just say, and it's going to be shady to the other pop girls, I'm very happy that she is dating someone that isn't ugly. Sorry. And I know I am not a 10 by any means of the imagination, but my gosh. Ariana Grande was dating SpongeBob. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
SpongeBob, that's not a diss.
He actually played SpongeBob. He played Bach in the Wicked movies. I'm trying to think. There were other ones, but were just like a little.
Selena Gomez. Yeah, that one's rough.
That one's tough.
I get what you're saying.
You need to do a Google image search.
When we have such beautiful, beautiful ladies, you want them. Listen,
at least somebody who looks like they're washed.
Just someone who looks like they've just cleaned up a little. So I'm not disagreeing with you at all on that, Aaron Weeks. Because again, he puts it to us.
I guess everybody's a personality queen, and that. Which is fine, but I'm just saying it's a little refreshing to see one of my pop girls go a little on the handsomer side of life. On the
handsome side of things. I'm not mad about it.
Does that make me sound like a little soulless?
Nope, not at all. In fact,
shallow.
I think it's fun.
Shallow. I mean, you know what? A little shallowness.
Calling you
whatever.
Chalamet.
Oh God.
No, it is funny because it's kind of just appealing to see two really attractive people together. Because then you're like, my goodness, those babies are going to be rock stars.
That's what I think.
Or sometimes you have really two good-looking people who.
There are I've seen 2 positives make a negative.
You know another one?
And it's crazy.
We won't talk about their offspring. We'll stay nice. But I'm thinking of Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley. Another one. Christy Brinkley, we thought, why are you marrying?
That's true.
This is Billy Joel. Like, what are we doing here? Right? I'm getting that right. Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see these beautiful women, or sometimes the men, too. My mom always had, now listen, I'm going to say this. My mom always had a hot take on Kevin Bacon and his wife. She was like, I think Kevin Bacon's
Keira Sedgwick.
But then some people, listen, beauty is relative.
Yeah,
I think Keira's pretty. But my mom always thought that Kevin Bacon could have, I don't know, maybe married Christy Brinkley. So
there you go.
I'm regretting saying this now. This will get posted on the internet, and Kevin Bacon is going to come after me.
It's going to be like, I love my wife.
I love my wife. How dare you? So, no, it is interesting, though, what you said, because Dua Lipa is fantastic. She's beautiful,
sound so
and they make
shallow,
a great couple.
but whatever.
Hey, if they don't want it, they don't tune in. And
Hello.
So for those of you that love us,
love you guys. I'm not that shallow, just sometimes on this show.
Did you like my joke? Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
And that's where I'm going to end my comedy routine for this morning.
But
let's move on.
Now we're
going to end it with history.
We always wrap up our show with a little entertainment history.
You don't want to hear any more jokes?
You know what? We'll see. We'll have a whole comedy special for the roast of 14 News. Just get everybody from the studio in here, and we just roast them one by one.
And
they roast us.
Escorted out the building.
Now, on this day in entertainment history, in 1983, the production Cats won Tony Award for Best Musical. And, as you've seen the production. You've seen it, haven't you?
I've seen it, and I've left.
I saw the movie. Sober, by the way.
Oh, no.
I didn't pay money to see it, thank God.
You got to be a little Sour Patch Kid. You get to be sweet, I'll be salty.
Okay.
So here's the deal. I love musicals. I grew up loving musicals. In fact, so one Christmas when I was like, I think in college, my mom, being the sweetest angel, her and my dad for Christmas got me and my sister tickets to go see Cats off Broadway when it came here to the tri-state. And listen, the performers are fantastic. They work really hard. Don't want to bash the production here. But it wasn't local, so I can go for it. My sister and I, we make a night out of it. We go, we eat dinner, we head to the show. We were so excited. We're like, this is by the way, the longest running show on Broadway. Cats.
That's shocking.
You can fact check me. We still haven't hired our fact checker, Sarah.
Leslie.
Leslie, whatever. And I'm pretty sure it was the longest running show on Broadway at one point.
That is shocking to me.
It's tough. So Sean and I are watching the first act, and we're just like, what's happening? We knew nothing about the show, just that it was Cats. And we're like watching, and I'm like, this is really nice. Wow. Intermission hits, and we both delicately.
Do you have like a look on your faces? Like,
we both, what do you think, Sean? And she's like, our voices are like high pitched at this point. I was like, what do you think, Sean? And she's like, and I was like, I think it's really, really bad. Do you want to leave and go? And so you want to go get ice cream? So Sean goes, I thought you would never ask. And then we felt too bad to tell our mom and dad who got us these tickets. So it became
they
this
weren't
big
with you.
They were not with us.
Oh, bless.
So we leave. I think we hit up Cold Stone Creamery, shout out, and we're cracking up the entire time. We were like, what in the world was that? And she was like, it was really bad. And so years later, we told our parents, we were like, by the way, we left the show early, and they thought it was funny. Fast forward to today, they make the movie with an all-star cast, and it flopped because
I've only seen the movie, and my God, I don't understand. I was just watching it being like, I don't have a grasp on what the actual plot is. It's like this cat who's the main character goes into a new room, and they're introduced to a new cat.
And then there's another cat.
And then there's another cat. And it's just like, I kept thinking, how on God's green earth did this get a Tony Award?
I know. Kind of sounds like my first week at 14 News. Just
I was
go
like,
to this room, meet this person.
What in the world am I watching?
I know. Listen, sorry if you guys, again.
If you enjoy it, that's so cool.
We promise we'll be positive.
Do me a favor. Help me break it down for me so I know what the message is behind it.
It's so funny.
But they had like Dame Judi Dench in it, Jennifer Hudson.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift was in it.
She was in it.
Idris Elba. James Corden.
James Corden. Thank you.
And even Rebel Wilson.
So, yeah, anyways, it's not for everyone, to each their own. So there you have it. Don't come at us. But I will say that song Memories. That's the good thing that came out of Cats, because that song it slaps. As it hits, is that what the kids say?
I mean, I don't know.
Anyway, punches. One of the the adjectives or verbs or whatever. Anyways, so there you have it. Cats.
Yuck.
There you have it.
I'm so mean.
Me.
You guys caught me on a weird day.
We have our
I'm
weird
just
days
letting
in
it
here.
fly today.
Well, guys, either way, we had fun though, didn't we?
Always. We always have fun doing this.
What's coming up for us?
Oh my gosh. Well, we got episode 30. We're going to... Oh, I was about to say, we've got episode 42, which we do.
Episode 42.
But we do have a guest coming in next week.
Yes, we're hoping to book that guest, get it locked in, and we'll bring that to you guys. Again, kind of movie industry, acting adjacent-ish. So we don't want to give too much away. So that'll be a good interview.
For sure.
And then, I'm sure there will be lots of new pop culture headlines coming your way in our Popcast.
Always.
I said it.
Oh, you did.
I'm rebranding already.
Oh my gosh. TM.
We'll get it. Sorry, guys. The FCC.
Love you guys so much. Don't cancel us.
We hope everybody in the tri-state has a wonderful weekend.
Always.
It is going to be really nice out there. And I can't think of anything else going on in my life. I am heading to Gatlinburg next week. Going to go away for a couple days.
I'm working this weekend.
I know. Oh, this weekend?
Yes.
Boo. You got stuck with the weekend shift?
Yes.
That happens to us.
It's such a joy.
Hey, listen, less people though, which is kind of peaceful and quiet here.
Honestly, it's not terrible.
My first job in news was weekend, and we called ourselves the Weekend Warriors.
I mean, you're not lying,
really
girl.
are. Yeah.
You're not lying.
All hands on deck.
Always.
So next week, on Wednesday, we're heading to Gatlinburg for a couple of days for just like a little summer getaway with my in-laws. I'm going to take our daughter Addie and have a good time. We're going to hit up the aquarium, and I know my boy loves sharks, so I'll be sending you some pictures.
Yes, please do.
She's almost 4, so she's kind of with it now. Like we took her when she was 2, and she doesn't remember it, but she's very concerned. She's like, "Now, mommy, the sharks can't get to us, right?" And I was like, "No, buddy, the sharks are." She is so confused by how we can go under the sharks, but yet not be in the water. So she's going to learn.
She's going to learn today.
She's going to learn today. Well, Aaron Weeks, I think that'll do it. What a fun episode.
Yes. And also, again, before we go, you can catch us on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Go to 14news.com as well. Click the podcast tab, What's the Trend? And we're going to be right there for you to listen or watch.
That's right. We'll see you guys next week and next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.
Bye.